Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, TV support Call of Duty World War II. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So there was yet another update for Call of Duty World War II today, and here in this video, we are going to be covering all the changes, as well as taking a look at what Sledgehammer Games has planned for us in the very near future. The first thing I would like to discuss is the fact that Sledgehammer has realized their mistake, and they have removed the Marksman Challenges for the 5 new weapons that I covered in yesterday's videos. If you happen to miss those videos and have no idea what I'm talking about, weapons like the Arasaka Sniper Rifle, the Sterling Submachine Gun, the Japanese Type 5 Rifle, and a couple of other ones were found in the challenge section of our dossier after yesterday's update, but today Sledgehammer has removed them from the game. If we check out the main menu, they've also removed the War Machine themed Captain Butcher and replaced him with the regular, thicker Quartermaster, which just further hints at the fact that there is going to be a War Machine themed event starting at some point next week or the week after that. What's funny is they were smart enough to remove the challenges from the dossier, but apparently nobody told them that the outlines for each of the new weapons could be found over at the gunsmith. So here we can see the outline for all 5 of the new weapons, and we also see what appears to be the outline of a brand new division. Now, if you guys haven't heard, 4 new divisions have been found in the game files of Call of Duty World War II. Now, these divisions are called Grenadier, Commando, Scout, and Artillery. We don't know when they are going to be coming to the game or how they are going to be coming to the game, but they are in the game files, and we now see the insignia for one of these 4 new divisions at the gunsmith in Call of Duty World War II, which is just more evidence that a new event is right around the corner, and a lot of people are pointing to next Friday as the ideal time for the event to begin. Now, Sledgehammer hasn't said one way or the other, but if that does turn out to be true, then I imagine this coming Tuesday, we are going to get a full reveal trailer showing off the 5 new weapons, showing off the new event and the new division, and of course, all of the new supply drop content and the new game modes. Speaking of supply drop content, we have an update regarding the scandal that Sledgehammer is currently involved in. So really quickly, just to bring everybody up to speed, it was revealed a couple of weeks ago that throughout the entirety of Call of Duty World War II's life cycle, certain weapon variants could only be obtained from common supply drops. They could not be obtained any other way. If you opened up a rare supply drop, you had no chance of getting a variant that was exclusive to the common supply drops, right? And we're talking about variants of the BAR, the Tommy gun, the Kar 98K, the Bren, the Lewis gun, the combat shotgun, the Luftwaffe drilling, lots of very popular weapons, and this entire time we had no idea you could only get those variants from common supply drops, and what's worse is they never made that clear to everybody, right? So we have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people purchasing COD points with real money, hoping to get that cool variant of the BAR or that variant of the Kar 98K, not knowing they never had a chance to begin with. On March 12th, Sledgehammer revamped the entire supply drop system, as I'm sure you guys remember, and in doing so, they finally acknowledged that certain weapons were only available in common drops, and instead of fixing this situation and making it so we could obtain them from all supply drops, they simply removed all those variants from the loophole, which means right now, it is literally impossible to get a variant of the BAR, or the Thompson, or the Kar 98K, or any of the other weapons that I listed from a supply drop, and the only way we can get them is from the new orders that I'm sure you guys have noticed over the course of the past couple of weeks. Previously, they were weekly orders, and now they revamped them yet again to become daily orders. So yesterday's order was for an epic variant of the Lewis gun, today's is for a heroic variant of the M1911, and tomorrow's is going to be something different, right? So on one hand, I'm happy they're doing this. I'm happy they're making it so we can obtain these really cool variants by doing challenges in game, and the challenges aren't super hard. So essentially, we're getting a new, really cool variant every single day, which is great. But on the flip side of things, Sledgehammer essentially committed fraud by not clearly outlining how weapon variants can be obtained within their game. They can always fall back on this Activision support page, which apparently has always said that certain variants were only available in common supply drops, but they never clearly outlined that in game, right? Hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people purchased COD points to open supply drops and hopefully get that cool variant of the BAR or that variant of the Kar 98K, not knowing those variants were not even in the loophole, whereas every other weapon variant is, right? It's a really scummy system. We can talk all day and night about whether or not people should be buying supply drops in the first place, but regardless, you can buy them. They are available in game, and as far as I'm concerned, people were misled into buying these things thinking they could potentially potentially get variants of some of their favorite weapons in the game. So I think Sledgehammer has taken a step in the right direction by trying to clear this up a little bit and by making it so we can get these things from daily orders, which are very easy to complete, but that is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to things that need to do to update this game to make it more consumer friendly. I know you guys already know where I'm going with this, but they need to add these special DLC orders back to the game, right? Because if you're somebody who does not have every DLC weapon, it's incredibly difficult to get the new guns outside of getting lucky from supply drops. We of course have the Quartermaster and the special contracts that are available every single week, but that's one weapon per week, and as of right now, there are 12 DLC weapons in the game with 5 more right around the corner. So even ignoring the 5 that we know are going to be coming, if we just focus on the 12, that means it's going to take them 3 total months to make it so every single weapon is available as a contract. And by the time that is done, another dozen or so weapons will have been added to the game. It's a flawed system from the ground up. They need to redesign that, and they need to find a way to reimburse fans for all of these supply drops that have been randomly disappearing over the course of the past couple of months, not even to mention all the problems that we have of being Master Prestige, because we don't even get supply drops for leveling up as a Master Prestige. There are so many things that need to do with this game, and I feel like I cover the same things every time we talk about supply drops, but somebody has to say it, right? Because for some reason, nobody else seems to be talking about this. Nobody else seems to be acknowledging this, or at the very least, they don't seem to care about this, and I definitely do, because I want this game to be as good as possible for as many people as possible, and that starts with them making it so everybody has access to the same content. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they're going to revamp the system yet again when they add the War Machine event to the game. But of course, I will keep you guys up to date with more information as it becomes available, but for right now, let's move away from that and talk about the new camos that were finally added to the game today. So if you caught my previous video, then you knew these camos were coming because they were available yesterday, but they were completely bugged and you could not obtain them. But as of today, you can now actually obtain Gold Leopard and Gold Cheetah camo for any weapon in the game. How you go about doing this is you have to prestige your weapon. Once you take your weapon up to weapon prestige 3, you will then get the challenge to go out there and get 25 double kills with that weapon, and for doing that, you will get the Gold Leopard camo. If you prestige your weapon yet again to 4th prestige, you will get another challenge to get 25 triple kills, and in exchange, you will get the Gold Cheetah camo, both of which look pretty freaking awesome. Keep in mind, these camos are exclusive to the weapon that you actually completed the challenges on. You can't do the challenges, say, on the Tommy gun like I did, and then suddenly have the camos for every single submachine gun. That's not how it works. You have to do it for every individual weapon, which I think is a nice extra layer of progression for the game, and it also lays the foundation for even more camos and more challenges to be added later on down the line, which I think is definitely a good thing. The final bit of news I would like to cover here for this video would be the fact that Sledgehammer Games has put up their official Domination poll over on their Twitter, so you guys can go over there and vote as to what version of Domination you would like to see going forward. As of right now, the results are pretty lopsided, but it's not a guarantee or anything like that. We learned in the past that they will not necessarily make changes based on community feedback just because we voted in one way or another, so we're going to have to wait and see how it plays out. I will keep you guys up to date with more information as it becomes available, but right now, it's really looking like people want to see Domination 100 become a permanent game mode within Call of Duty World War II. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section below, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.